Hello and welcome to this week's Soul Size Wednesday video. My name is Claire Yosa and today I want to talk to you about self-care. You see, so many of us love giving. So many of us give our talents, our efforts, our time, our energy, whether it's to our clients, our viewers, our families, the things we volunteer for. And yet there are two things that have come across my path this week, both of which stopped me in my tracks. The first one, I've had flu for the second time in 3 months. I never get flu. It's my body's way of saying slow down and stop. And when we ignore these signs and we keep on pushing through and we leave our adrenals exhausted and our bodies screaming for a rest, that's when we end up with total burnout. And I'm making sure I'm not going there. The other thing is, there was a quote from Kris Carr this week. And she was basically talking about how when we want to make a difference in the world, we put all of our energies into that change that we want to create. And we push and we really try hard and we give everything we have to that. But we forget to look after ourselves. And what if our reason for being here is actually to nurture ourselves, to forgive ourselves, to love ourselves, to be kind to ourselves so that we can build the energy to make the difference we want to make in the world and set the example of I can make this difference and I can look after myself. Because the example that most of us are setting is give, and then everything's okay. And then we collapse and then we have burnout and then we get resentful and then we get ill and then it all falls apart. What if you could carve out 2 minutes a day for genuine, total self-care? So many people tell me they don't have time. All of us can find 2 minutes. And what if you were ready to join me on a challenge? A 28-day challenge for self-care. A 28-day challenge where you'll spend 2 minutes a day on genuine mindful self-care. And if you want to, we could do this together and we could actually go through 4 weekly challenges, different 2-minute things you could do each week to help you create that habit of looking after yourself, putting your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. Because I know so many of us have baggage around this. If we have to help everybody else first, there are so many reasons, beliefs and excuses running below the surface. I'd actually like to help you deal with them. And by doing this together, as a group, we're going to get to hold each other accountable, to be each other's support partners. I would love to share with you some of the questions I only normally get to ask in my one-to-one mentoring sessions so that you can benefit from them, to get the insights so that you can set yourself free from this pattern of giving more than you have and not giving back to yourself. Because after all, if your car runs out of fuel, you don't stand there and say, you've got to run anyway, I don't care, I'm not filling you up. You take it to the petrol station. Yeah, if your kids need a hug, you give it to them. If somebody asks you a favour, we normally say yes. 2 minutes a day for you, for 28 days. In return, I will give you the questions that you need, the insights you need, a weekly challenge, affirmations, and some simple videos that you can work through to create those shifts. And together, we'll create that self-care habit. I would love to work with you on this. If your heart's calling you to join us, you can find out how to sign up at clarejosa.com/self-care. That's CLAREJOSA.com/self-care. And you can join us via my newsletter. Make sure you're catching every episode of Soul Size Wednesday. That's clarejosa.com/updates. I'd love to hear from you below the comments from this video today. What are you currently doing for self-care? And what could you do in the next week that would allow you to take that to the next level? It doesn't matter whether it's a baby step or a mountain. Crank up the self-care. Look after yourself. This is the only body you're gonna get. So look after it, honor it, respect it, show it some love. And in 2 minutes a day, you might be blown away by the difference that can make. Thank you. I'll be back next time with another Soul Nudge from Soul Size Wednesday.